everybody, this is Ronnie Baloney, and I'm here to talk about curl care with you. So, not a lot of you might know that I am naturally a curly haired girl. Well, I didn't know until it was like in my early 20s, right before graduating. So I started out growing up having really puffy, frizzy hair, and nobody knew what to do with it. It wasn't exactly like curly off the bat, because you know how people just have like really strong natural curls. Mine, because I don't know, I've been brushing it out all the time when I was younger. My grandma used to have that thing where she would brush my hair 100 times to make it, you know, straight and silky like the rest of the people in my family. Ironically, my grandma is the curly haired one, so we both didn't know how to deal with like just the thick head of frizzy hair. And then later on in my life, I found the curly girl method community here in the Philippines, and I joined their Facebook group. If you're interested in joining the Facebook group, I'll link it down below. But essentially, we're just a group of women or men. I'm not sure if men. Oh, it's a group of women practicing safe curl self-care. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna talk about, by the way, how I take care of my curls. But before that, I know you're like looking at my hair. It's like, curly hair for sure. But I have an explanation. So right now, this is my hair. Once it's styled with curl defining gel or any curly safe gel. I prefer gel because it's it is the product that actually works with my curl type. Other people use mousses and other stuff, but this is just what I'm used to, and with the Philippine weather, I just think gel works better to, you know, style that and hold that curl for longer. So let me show you the effect of this is dry, by the way, so I put the gel while my hair was wet, and now that I feel like it's sort of dry, it's time to crunch out the curl. So let me just do that really quick, and you guys will see how different it is. So this is one side of my hair done. I do have some bangs, so the bangs also curled up. But let me find, like, my curls aren't perfect right now. They used to be around a 3A to 2C probably, back in its prime, but all the years of bleaching just completely ruined my curls. And I'm just, you know, documenting this for all y'all. So like, if you are a fellow curly girl that didn't know that they were curly at first, well, you're gonna go on this journey with me. So this is my hair after years of bleaching, straightening, and just, you know, general styling that was not curly safe. I have to admit, I just loved coloring my hair. I had a phase, but now I colored it back to black, and now we're just, you know, trying to revive it together. So let me just do the other side for you. So this is what it looks like, not scrunched. This is what it looks like scrunched. So let's scrunch up the rest of the hair. And for my bangs, sometimes I just like to go in with a brush or another comb to just brush out the bangs. I like to use this type of brush for my bangs. It's fine. Yeah, looks good. Look how different it is. It's way more fluffier, and the curls have definitely like umped up more compared to like when you just left it with the gel cast. So that's the magic of curly hair for you. So yes, before we start, I know that you guys are wondering, how the heck do you even find out if you do have like a curl pattern? So usually naturally straight hair people, no matter if they do the same curly girl method as us, if your hair is naturally straight, it will not curl up. That's how you test it. So if you do have like a straight hair friend that wants to try out any of our products, that's fine too. It's just that, you know, even if they use the same method, if you're straight haired, you're straight haired. It will not give you a curl pattern. So it's not the routine, it's not the products that make you a curly hair, that's just full genetics. So what I'm gonna be talking about is how to actually emphasize and take care of your hair enough so that, you know, it enhances your natural curls. So first off, what do you need to do to cleanse your hair? So the important part before starting the whole curly girl routine is you need to cleanse your hair, because if you're just starting out with the curl routine, I'm willing to bet you've been using non-curly girl safe products, okay? And to tell you about non-curly girl hair products, it's most of the products available in the grocery store. But to cleanse that off of you, you need to stop using the general brands. You know, the ones that are advertised mostly for straight hair women on TV. Yeah, stop using that. Stop using that. I don't care if it's smoothing. Stop using that. That is not curly girl safe, especially if it has dimethicone. I think that's the ingredient that dries out the hair, and also silicone. Stop using it. So, how to cleanse the hair? Ironically, us curly girls actually use Joy dishwashing soap. So why Joy dishwashing soap? Because it's the one product that actually, you know, washes away all of the leftover products on your hair. It's the same reason why when you wash the dishes, you don't feel any sebo. So that's why you use Joy dishwashing soap. So you can use the sachet version, or if you have some at home already, just like sneak a little in and then just like use that as your first shampoo, okay? And then when you shampoo, do not drag it down to the rest of your hair. The soap will just wash it down. The water will just wash down the suds down to the rest of your hair, because if you dry out curly hair, it tends to dry out easier than straight hair. You might know that, and that's what causes the frizz. So just clean your scalp with it, just wash it, and then you can, if you want, if you really feel like your hair has been gunked out with a lot of like really bad products, you can drag it down to the rest of your hair, but like wash it off immediately so that it doesn't dry it out too much. So yeah, just dry it out and set up your scalp with the Joy dishwashing soap, and then next up, after washing off the Joy dishwashing soap, by the way, you only need to do this once, which is when you're first starting out with a curly hair routine. After that, you use curly safe shampoos, which I will put on here on the screen. And then next we go to conditioner. So after conditioner, we're gonna do deep conditioning. We only do deep conditioning around once or twice a week, depending on what your hair needs, but usually I just do it once a week or once every other week, since my hair is pretty short. It doesn't need that much moisturizing in the first place. So I use that. I use the deep conditioner. Human Nature has some good ones. I've tried the ones from Watson's. Even Daiso has a good curly safe deep conditioner. And then you just use the same, you use it as instructed on the tub. So whether it's like 15 or 30 minutes, just leave it on your hair. After that, you wash it off completely. You wash it off completely, and the magic happens with the curly safe conditioner. So some curly hair safe conditioners that I've used are VO5, Suave, Human Nature, but if you want just like the full curly hair routine in one brand, ZENUTRIENTS has a curls line. So it's complete with shampoo, deep conditioner, as well as conditioner and leave-in. So perfect. Okay, for the last time, I keep losing storage. I'm so sorry. The angle keeps changing. Yeah. So, where were we? I think we already got to the part where it was time to style your hair. So when styling your hair, I do use the LUXE Organics Curl Defining Cream or the Bench Fix Gel in purple. I used to also use the red one because that's the one that's mostly available. The purple one was always sold out for some reason. So how I would style my hair was, you will see a B-roll later. So I just use the praying hands method, put the gel product into my hands, and then use the praying hands method, wipe it on your hair, and then squish it the same way that you would your curls when you're conditioning it. So keep doing that for 5 minutes, and then once you see a little bit of a curl pattern, that's done. And then to preserve your curls more, you can use a silk bonnet throughout the day, especially if you're commuting. If you don't have a silk bonnet or a silk scarf, you can just let it air dry. I would not recommend doing this for people that are commuting. But since we are in the Philippines and commuting is life, the best bet you can do is just use a silk scarf to protect your hair until you're like at the office or you're at your destination, and that's when you can just let it out. Once your hair is dry though, squish it out, and then it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this, and then the next thing that you need to do, if you do need leave-in conditioner, so ZENUTRIENTS specifically has everything from curls, curl care, shampoo, deep conditioner, and it also has leave-in. So if your hair needs a little bit of moisture, you can use the leave-in before you put on the styling gel. So after that, let's talk about frequency. So I wash my hair once or twice a week. I do that because my hair has been used to it, and I find that when you wash curly hair every single day, it's gonna dry it out even more, even if you are using Curly Safe shampoo. Now, if you're working in the medical sector wherein you need to be sterile at all costs, please prioritize sterilization first before curl care. I'm just so sorry, but you can use the curl shampoo for everyday use if you are working in the medical sector. If not, I would recommend trying to do the less frequent route of washing your hair. The recommended frequency of washing your hair is once or twice a week, depending on how dirty or oily your hair feels. So, but to get there, you can just try out washing your hair every other day. So you can wash your hair today, skip the next day, and then do it on the other day. So that's another way to preserve your curls. Again, do not rush into it. Try and see how your hair feels, what it needs, as well as protein on products. There are some hair that need extra protein, and then some hair that do not. So I will also have another video for that. But anyways, I think we've covered everything for the first timers. For sleep care, I know that you're worried about, ruining your curls when you're going to sleep. So I also own a silk bonnet. I do not have it with me here. I cannot find it for the life of me. I'm on my bed, but I can't find it. But I use a silk bonnet. I bought it from Shopee. I will link the shop down below. So you can use a silk bonnet or any silk scarf if you have it right now, or use silk pillowcases if you're feeling bougie like that. But I'm not. Pillowcases are already expensive as it is. So I just use a silk bonnet, and that's what I use to protect my hair while I go to sleep. And then you wake up and your hair is still curly. You can do some minor adjustments with it. So for the next day after you're going to sleep, you may see a little bit of frizz. I do recommend having a water bottle with a little bit of a spray bottle with a little bit of water and conditioner, or if you have leave-in, that's better too. So just dampen your hair a little bit and then use leave-in conditioner, then squish back, and then that should refresh the curls. That's only when it's really needed. Curls are very versatile once you get used to the whole curly girl routine. Sometimes I go 2 to 3 days without needing to refresh my hair, but of course since I go to the gym now, I do need to refresh it every other day. So if you have any questions about starting out your curly girl safe or curly safe, you know what, let's get the gender out of it. I feel like anyone regardless of gender can get ahead of this curly hair routine. So if you or anyone you know is a curly, a wavy that might need advice like this, please send them over to my channel. Subscribe, like, and follow me in all other social medias as well. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also still starting out on TikTok, so you can also follow me on TikTok. If you watch me for my cosplays, follow me in Gank. And yeah, leave some other curly hair questions down in the comments. I'll list them down. If I know this isn't a really comprehensive video, but I feel like there's so much to talk about when it comes to curl care, and I'm just sharing with you guys what I have been doing in the past that has helped my hair get to where it's been now. Of course, it's been ruined because of years of bleaching and coloring my hair, but I'm going on this curly journey with you guys. So yeah, let's use 2024 as the year that we bring back our curls and be proud of it. So yes, thank you so much for watching, everyone. You have a wonderful day. Bye!